Hello everyone, thanks for taking time out of your day to watch my newest video. I wanted to give an update on the progress of my very first miniature, and I also wanted to take time to share some of the tools that I've used in this process. This model is a 1/24 scale cake diary by CUTEBEE. So here we go. This is the progress I have finished so far. I've worked on this for a total of 6 hours over the course of 3 different evenings. I've finished constructing the walls and the floor. As you can see, it has a cute little shelf that sits inside. This shelving also is see-through, so that's kind of cute. And it has lighting inside. I've also constructed the windows and this overhang with a sign. Also in the back there's another hanging sign that says sweet on it. Also behind this overhang area there is 3 more lights in behind it. And I've added some greenery. As you could see at the picture of the booklet, they only had a little bit of greenery, so I kind of added a little extra. I thought it was really pretty. And a secret is, it's actually kind of covering up a little space that I have here, so that kind of worked out well. You can see that in the top part here, it's not quite even or in the right place, but it's my first model, so I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to come to the back here so you can see the back. Now again, like in the first video I shared, this kit also has a little music box, so here's the little knob to turn it on, and right here is where all the wiring is going to come out with the battery pack. And I'll do one more turn, and you can see the side windows over here. So during this project so far, there has been a lot of using of files to file things down. I have only used one glue during this process. And here it is. I've only used this 3-in-1 glue by Beacon. This glue kind of reminds me of hot glue. It's easy to get off your fingers. You just kind of roll it up and get it off your fingers, and it's kind of stringy, so you do get the strands that kind of go across when you're working, but it's super easy to get it off, and it's not really an issue. If you get parts of the glue on your model, you literally can just rub it off and it works really well. So here is again some of the progress. So these holes on the bottom, there will be more lighting going in. There will be a table here with lighting, like a candle, and then here lighting will go here because there will be a shelf area, a little cabinet area that will also have lighting. If you bear with me for a moment, I'm going to move this out of the way and we will check out some of the tools that I've used in the process so far. I was very surprised about how many things that I used so far in this little tiny project. I'll start off with these little spatulas. I saw these at the hobby store. It's Hobbytown USA, and I saw these spatulas and I was like, I think I'm gonna need those. I don't know why, but I was like, I felt like they'd be really useful, and they really have been super useful. I use the spatulas for when I put down the paper, and glue, so I rubbed it on so I can get a nice smooth surface without having to rub my fingers all over it. I've even used I've used this one here for helping to fold paper. So some of the pieces on here were really large pieces of paper, so I placed the paper and I was able to fold it up and get a nice straight edge because of this long piece. So, and this little guy has been really helpful too with gluing things down, pulling at papers. It's just been really useful. And obviously have some really good tweezers. Again, I bought these ones at Hobbytown, USA. So they're just really good, sturdy ones. Little ruler, just from a sewing kit. Just plain old regular sewing kit ruler. An X-Acto knife. This is actually the first X-Acto knife that I've ever bought, and I got the gold one. It's supposed to be like the sharpest. So I thought, hey, starting a new hobby, why not get the best one I can get? And then I've used toothpicks for gluing, and it's also using the toothpicks to pull some of that glue off that's dried that doesn't need to be there. I've used 3 different files so far. These files were bought from Hobbytown, USA. There's a kit, so that actually comes with more files than this. This is just a flat one. Obviously, you can see the paper, filing down the paper on the edges, making it really clean lines. I use this little triangle one. This was really handy with the window and filing down the paper in the corners, so it was really straight and I didn't have any issues getting in my windows. And this one has been super handy. I use this to poke the holes through the paper in the floor, which you can use anything obviously to poke some holes through paper, but what was great about this is it's a perfect size to go through, and it filed as I was doing it, so it was perfect for making sure that the holes were nice and clean. And then just some small scissors for cutting paper. Going to be doing a lot of that with this project. Just some standard clips. These clips I actually bought from the dollar store. It's a pack of 5 for $1, so can't beat that. Also using this little clamp here to hold my wires together for testing my lights. Screwdriver to help put in the music box. Really important to get good wire cutters. These are super strong. I never realized how strong and well these work. My husband has some for some of his projects, and boy, these are great. I got this from Hobby Lobby, also in the miniature car section, so the die-cast card area there. And then just a nice long Irwin quick grip clip. So obviously I use this for holding the 2 major walls together to dry. So that was really handy too, and it's not that big. It's the smallest one I think that they carry. I bought this from Ace Hardware. Let's see. This was bought at Lowe's, just in a kit. And the scissors were bought at Ben Franklin Crafts. And this file with other files were also bought at Ben Franklin Crafts. So these are all the tools that I've used so far. I will be introducing new glue and probably some other tools in my next video, because I will have an update where I'm putting together all the little paper pieces, all the little cups, the little gift boxes, cookie bags, all that fun stuff. So that's what's coming up next with my project. So I'm going to move this out of the way again. And I'll bring back my little tiny structure. So this has been fun. It hasn't been that easy. You do need patience. Cutting things out, they're very small, so if they're not perfect, don't worry about it. This small scale, unless you're gonna like zoom right in with your face, you're not gonna really see those little tiny flaws. I'll share with you where I'm going to be starting tonight. So I'm very excited. So tonight I'm going to be starting here. And this is where I'll be starting to really do all the paper cutting. I'll be constructing the little shelf. And hopefully by the time I am done tonight, I will hopefully have this little shelf up on the wall. So I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait to make all these little tiny pieces because they're super cute. And it's going to be a challenge for me. And so far, the things that have been challenging for me and I've worked through them, I've been really proud of myself. So this has been a really good learning experience for me. Well, thanks for tuning in and watching this video through. If you like it, hit that little like button, subscribe if you haven't to my channel yet. I have other content on my page that you might be interested in, and share if you have anybody else who's interested in starting miniatures. They might find my videos helpful. Again, thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye for now. Blessings and love.